Yeah, we talk, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, 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 go CrossTalk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome back. It is CrossTalk, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. And we are here to give you our take on subject matters that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. And we are also here to talk about scripture. Look. It's all about Christ here. Welcome again, CrossTalk Internet Podcast. I am your host, Pastor Stebo.
Did you miss me?
Did you miss me?
You know I did.
I may be one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Yeah, so I'm your host, Pastor Stebo, and of course, I got with me two of my favorite people in the whole wide world. This young lady, you can probably see the tan on her because she's been on a cruise. She's been working on her tan. It's
I did get dark.
the Queen Reen, the Dr. Ish, but we around here, we call her the Doctor. What's
Well,
up, Doc?
good evening, family. Great evening. Boy, I missed you guys so much. I was thinking about you this time last Monday, and I couldn't get on because I didn't have my internet wasn't working at that point. But I thought about you guys last Monday. I understand. I went back and looked, and you had a fantastic show last week. I was sad, kind of, because I couldn't take part in it because I had something to say, but it's good. I'm
Right.
back. I missed you all. Trust and pray you had a good day. I hope and pray you had a chance to make somebody's day even better with, if nothing but a smile, a hug, a how you doing, to let them know that they are important. And not only does Jesus love them, but that we love them also. Glad to be home.
Glad to have you back, Doc. Glad to have you back. And of course, across the street, we got the man, the myth, the legend. If Paul was around, the Apostle Paul, he'd be his favorite preacher ever.
Hmm.
It is Archbishop Stephen G. Thompson, aka Bishop T, aka uh, Pastor Emeritus of the Leonard Missionary Baptist Church, aka uh, one of the lead singers in the Welcome Travelers, aka aka Mr. AKA himself,
Yeah.
the critically acclaimed artist, the critically acclaimed book writer, the critically acclaimed stage
Oh,
playwright,
Would
Bishop
somebody
T.
please critically acclaim this young man?
we gonna put you on mute.
Cut
I
it
Put
call
out.
you on mute.
I
Cut it
call
out.
him.
Hey, that's my dad.
That's my dad. What's up?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening to you, Pastor Stebo, to you, Dr. Ish, to
Doctor.
all of the very fine participants and listeners and lookers here on this awesome podcast, Crosstalk. I want to say we bless and honor God. We say thanks be to God because we walk in victory, not
Yeah.
looking
Yes,
for it,
that's
but
right.
we walk in it. Episode 104.
All right. Shoot.
104.
Come on now.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds.
Yeah.
Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. The weapons.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you got your weapons loaded. Be blessed. Good evening. Let's do this thing.
All right.
Yeah.
One day you gonna do it.
One of these days.
Hey, you know what? I almost did it Sunday. Almost.
I was tickled.
But the adversary won that battle. I was all like, I don't know if I was like,
When,
the service up high. I
when
don't want to bring it back down with a squeal.
look when you do it, I'm throwing my handkerchief.
Right. And I might throw it at me too, because if I can do it, it'll be something else.
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna have
gonna happen.
to work with
It's gonna
Nikki on.
happen.
I'm gonna have to work with Nikki on my squall key. See
You
where it
got it.
is.
You already got it. Look, you got it without Nikki. You
Right.
just don't know it. You can just give her the sign, don't do nothing.
Right. Check it out. First person to speak on the crosstalk on the crosstalk page is Yvette Berry. Can y'all tell me what she said?
She welcomed me back home. And
Good
she loves us
evening. Good
today.
evening, Sister
Yeah.
Yavetta. We love you today, girl.
Girl, we
Yeah, she said,
appreciate
I
you.
love y'all today. And the first person to speak on my page, my personal page, is Lisa Palmer Jackson. She says, good evening. Ding for
Good
you,
evening, Miss
Yvette
Lisa.
Berry, and happy birthday to you, Lisa Palmer Jackson. All
Oh,
right,
happy birthday, Lisa.
yeah. All right,
The
y'all.
August Leos.
Yeah. All right. So, um, make sure. Oh wait, no. My bad. We're here to offer, and you know what, Doc? We missed you on this one. We
Did you?
missed you. Yeah, yeah. We
You had to do too, huh?
right. We are here to offer instruction, information, illumination. Doc.
Education.
Oh, come on now. Lift those hands. She, she been going the whole week and got hers right, boy. You better get it now.
I told you I was thinking about y'all this time last Monday.
Right. And Bishop, what's the next one?
Inspiration.
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 And if you watch a little bit too long, or if you watch long
You might
enough,
get a little agitation.
you might get a little agitated. And what else?
Aggravated.
Aggravated. There we
I
go.
think what did Angie say last week?
Precipitation.
Yeah, something like
Precipitation.
that.
It's
Like
like
it rained on her.
instruction, information, illumination, education, inspiration, and a little bit of precipitation. That's
Gone
what.
girl.
There she is. She in the chat. Uh, and next is, you know who it is.
And this wonderful person, well, that's my mama.
That's my mama. She says, "Good evening, my crosstalk family and friends," and of course she gives that
Yeah.
heart emoji right there.
Of
And the
course, I
next
want to
person,
holler out. While you're hollering at folk, let me holler at my great granddaughter Kenzie. Started school today. First
Oh,
day of school.
oh,
let us do this.
the
Hey, that's
great
pretty good.
grand.
That's pretty
Great
good.
grand.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. Give
That's
her
a
a round of
status.
applause too.
Man, I'm
That's a
telling you,
status symbol, ain't it?
that's something.
Yes, honey.
Check this
I
out.
never
The next person, tell me if y'all know who says this. Well, let me, Dr. Bishop, tell me if you know. If you could tell me who said this, you get 2 crosstalk points. 2.
where we cash them in at.
2. No, they're not redeemable. You just get them. You just indefinitely. You just get them indefinitely.
You just get them, huh?
Yeah, you get these points. But good evening, family. Welcome back, sister, the doctor. Who
Hey,
said that?
Dorothy D. Oh, let's keep her in prayer. Her nephew transition and Denise's cousin.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Well,
the
now you
details.
got two. You got 2 hints, Bishop.
Oh,
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
She said, good evening, family. Welcome
Hmm.
back, sister, the doctor. Who said that?
Wow. Would that be Niecy?
Close.
In the family.
You ain't said this in a while,
You ain't said it
but you always
because she
said.
been gone. Now you look like me when we
Mm-mm-mm.
playing the game.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. That but it sounds like you saying trying to say Dorothy B. That
ITV.
that
There
don't
you
sound
go.
like I don't remember her saying something like that. But if she's on, Dorothy B, how you be?
You got 2 points that
Two
you can't
Oh,
cash
points.
all right.
in.
2 points that you can't cash in, but you have them. No one can take them from you. All right,
Right.
and of course, Dr. Ish on here. Hey family, I miss y'all so much. As if she
Yes, I
didn't say
do.
that verbally to let y'all hear it out of her
I
mouth.
tell you, it sounds so nice. Gotta say it
Say it
twice.
twice. There
Might
you
as
go.
well.
All right,
Might as well.
Angie, she says, "Hey fam, what's up, y'all? What up? All right, y'all. Happy Monday, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Whatever age you are, you're indeed blessed to be that."
I know that's
Supreme
right.
Elect Lady says, Tyrone Boyd, my cousin, his birthday is today. Happy birthday, cuzzo.
Hey, Tanani.
Ah! Um, let's see who else says hello. All right, y'all. Doctor Ish, if you can guess who
Yes,
this
sir.
is, you get 2 points. Non-redeemable,
Okay.
but
Right.
2 points. Good evening, my bishop, my pastor, my lady T, and my Doctor Ish, my LMBC family.
Dr. Ruth Lucas.
Nope, close, cause she always
No.
she
Joyce
says that.
Irons.
That's Joyce Myers.
All
Yes.
right, Joyce Myers.
Yep. Lisa, she says, thank you for the birthday wishes. No, I'm just kidding. She says, not today. Um, Joyce Myers says she gonna drop the mic when I squall. When I finally squall.
Yep.
Minister Cassandra Smith. Oh, Aja. What's up, Aja? What's up, Shannon? And Lisa Palmer Jackson says her birthday is the 28th of June. But every time
Okay.
I say hello to Lisa, I tell her happy birthday. All right, y'all. Look, make sure you stop right now. Share the
Yep.
show, click those likes and hearts like crazy to get this trending so that this crosstalk can be popping up on people's timelines everywhere. Don't be shy, don't be stingy, or don't be cruel. All right, y'all. We about to head up with the first segment of the day. It's called
And I heard him say,
Heard 'em Say. Heard 'em Say. All right, y'all. Heard 'em say that today is the anniversary for Fade in the Water, the brawl in Mississippi. Y'all
My,
remember that
was it?
last year, April the
Hmm.
5th? The chair heard around the world. That was, that was then. They had. You remember that, Bishop?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
The
I saw it.
one of the most memorable parts was when a whole dude jumped in the water and swam across to a fight. You know, we'll get to a fight. We will get to a fight. You hear me?
Yeah.
But that was one of the times where we can we can for the most part be proud because they didn't just let that man get beat up by
Right.
all those people. And
Right.
nobody, they weren't. It wasn't just a whole bunch of people with their cell phones out and videoing it for
Taking
likes and all that
pictures
kind
and
of stuff. It was actually people getting out and doing
Mm-hmm.
something about it. What y'all think about
Yep. Well, I was
the
happy to see the
anniversary?
people help. It
Hmm.
was actually it kind of surprised me when I saw it. But I was happy to see that people came to the rescue and wasn't just taking pictures and posting on social media. And we always have to add our twist to a situation, good,
Hmm.
bad, or indifferent. And we're gonna put our 2 cents in. But I was happy to see people helping.
Me too.
It was a sad situation that it came to that, but
Right, but yeah. I'm glad that they didn't just let that happen to that young man. Bishop.
Well, I guess I was just thinking on the other end, from the beginning. I guess I'm more ashamed that it happened.
Hmm.
The whole incident, not because of the B&W situation of it, but because of human beings.
Hmm.
right,
Uh, well, and it hasn't just recent, but this is where we are. People settle differences. Uh, Man got out of his car the other day just because the guy drove too close to him, got out and shot the man. It's just
yeah,
we're in a critical time,
we're
and
angry.
even the slightest kind of little mishaps like that, it makes you wonder, hmm, where are we,
Yes,
and
yes.
how far are we gonna go?
Hmm.
It is frightening nowadays.
Yes,
You can drive down. I remember we used to drive down the street, wave at people, didn't worry about our doors being locked. Somebody roll up on you. They can have my lane. I don't care. But if you're not going fast enough, they throw the finger out the window. You get the
yeah.
finger. We're angry.
All of
Lisa.
this, what they call it, smash and grab,
Yes,
all of that going on. People, it's just
it's
it
too
makes
much.
you really wonder, really
Lisa.
something.
Lisa says, and I agree to this. Lisa says, for once we were together as one. I agree. Yes. As a race, we did not just let it happen. And
Hmm.
I'm proud of that notion. I'm proud of that notion. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
We in on that one.
we good.
All right, cool. So y'all know that this week is oh, this week is Freestyle Monday. Let me change this right
Uh
quick.
oh.
Freestyle Monday. So
Mm.
that means whatever we want to talk about or whatever you want to talk about, we gonna talk about it. And you
Hmm.
know Dr. Ish, if Dr. Ish can find something to say about it, she gonna talk about it. You hear me? So look, this is what we're gonna
Watch
do.
out, preacher.
I felt my help coming. All right, so look. All right, so which one of us want to start it off?
You go ahead.
All
You
right,
got the mic.
all right, I got the mic. I'll start off. So let's talk real quick. I was thinking about this earlier. Let's talk gender roles. Gender roles. Do we need those back? Do we need gender roles back or what? What's up with our gender roles? Reason why I'm saying is because I saw this video where this lady was going on and on about how she has to, as a woman, she has to cook, clean, and all of these things. And while the man sitting on the couch, tired from work, and but she feels like, oh, I gotta cook, clean, this, that, and third, yada 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 yada. And man, this was the best retort that I could probably think of. He says, "So what? So what? You gotta cook, you gotta clean. Yes, you gotta cook, you gotta clean, but you don't get out and clean the gutters. You don't do the yeah, I can see you cooking, but you don't see me when I get out and clean the gutters. You don't see me when I get out and mow the lawn. You don't when you get a tire when your tires is goes on a flat, or when you have something that you need to do, like as far as getting your car fixed. I'm there to make sure, or the man is there to make sure that you don't get taken advantage of. It was like, yeah, you that we all have we have our parts to play, our
Mhm.
responsibilities, our our functions, and if you can't, he said he started off. He was all like, "Men, if you can't, if you find a woman that doesn't want to function as a woman, don't make her your wife."
Wow. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of women. I'm not putting this like flat based on women, but there are a lot of women that want the man to function as the traditional man, but don't want to function as the traditional woman. How do you
Mm.
have how do you have one being traditional and the other one
Mm.
being non-traditional and expect the household to flow?
Did she say what she wanted
Oh,
while he
it
was
was
sitting down?
it was a short, but
Okay.
it was known
Powerful.
that
Yeah.
he kind of shut that down a little bit.
I think one of the things, and this is something that I tell young couples when in counseling, people have to find out what works for them,
Hmm.
Right.
and they have to go with that. We have to get away from your job, my job,
Correct.
and do what makes things flow. I often talk about the elderly couple that used to live down the street from us. They used to win the improved yard award every year,
Hmm.
and it was the wife that did it. She
Mm-hmm.
cut the grass, she did the hedges trimming, she did all of that, and he sat on the porch and read the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was dinner time, he got the apron and he fixed dinner.
All right.
Hmm.
They found what worked
That's
for
right.
For
them.
them.
And then when you find what works, you got to be fair about it and be appreciative of what someone does. Uh,
That's three dings right there, Bishop. I
That's
gave you three.
hands.
I
Yes,
gave you
that's
three
yeah,
dings
hands.
right there.
Yeah.
to
Yes.
and
Bishop.
stop taking people, as you said, stop taking people for granted. Just you're supposed to do that.
Right.
You're
Right.
supposed to, and I hear that a lot of time. Well,
Hmm.
she's supposed to do. He's supposed to do. That ain't gonna get it.
Hmm.
No.
And
No. No.
the one thing that he said that made it um well, actually it was in response to what she said that he
Mm,
kind of elaborated on that made me think this guy is really a he's speaking from a fair point of view
Absolutely.
because she didn't he didn't impose cooking and cleaning on her. It was what she said that she did.
He assumed
mm,
the
You know, that like
responsibility.
I
mm,
cook, I clean, I do this, yada yada yada.
yeah,
And he said, "All right, so what? That's what you're supposed to do then. If
that's
that's
it.
your role, if that's
Right.
your function, if that's your
That's what you do.
responsibility,
Then
Yeah,
do
the
what you
house
do.
doesn't the house doesn't operate if you don't do your function.
that's
If you
Right.
right.
don't fulfill your role, if you don't do your responsibility and flip that around. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do, I'm sure you're going to tell me that I'm not fulfilling my role and I'm not fulfilling
Absolutely.
my responsibility, and you know
Mm.
I'm not fulfilling my function as a man. So I mean, I think it was a chin check, but I think it was fair. I think it was a fair chin check, and I think that that was commendable, a
And
commendable
you know what else?
response.
In a relationship, uh, a key word that Archbishop just used is appreciative.
Yeah.
Man,
We have to be appreciative for what each other do in a relationship. All of
yeah,
it may not be visible, some of it may be, but it's all going to work together for the benefit of this relationship.
right,
Hmm.
right.
And we have to learn how to be more appreciative and stop looking at, well, you don't do this and you don't do that.
Yeah,
Uh, And there's nothing wrong with saying thank you for cleaning the bathroom. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with saying thank you for getting my car taken care of.
You know what,
There's nothing.
Doc? That is. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do it.
Raise the
I'm gonna
hand.
do it.
Mm.
Cause that is a reason why I'm giving you a raise of hands on that is because people are less likely to thank you for something that they feel like you should already be doing.
No, no, no. We should be better. We should be
Yes.
more thankful for the things that we have.
Check this out. The things that you should do, you don't have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
why it warrants a thank you. Because
Yes.
look, nobody's holding a gun up to your head saying clean the bathroom. Nobody's holding a gun
No,
up to your head saying get
no,
my car fixed. But you
no.
do it because it's necessary, and that
That's right.
is that
That's it.
deserves a thank you.
I
I
would
got we
never.
got a comment. Asia Graham. What's up, Asia? She says, um, as far as she's talking about doing what works, doing what works for you in a relationship, as you
Mhm.
well, actually all of us have said. She says, shouldn't that be established beforehand and then do what works for you and your relationship? Absolutely. There's a lot of relationships that um, that fail because,
Non-communication.
and not just
Well,
that, but because. Go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead.
yeah, I was just going to say a lot. Those things many times cannot be established ahead of time. You know, who says, okay, well, when we get married, you're going to be the one to cook.
Right.
Well,
Or
I
when we
think
get
those.
married.
I think that I understand where you're coming from, but I do think those are necessary conversations because unless you're gonna do it like, okay, well, before we get married, we gonna live together and see what happens. I think those are
That don't work.
necessary conversations to have in a relationship because, like, okay, if you all right, if one of your things is you don't cook, clean, or whatever, then you're either gonna have that is gonna be a hard pivot when you find out that that's not what you do. I
Well,
I'd,
you would
I'd
know
rather
that
I
I
think
prior
I
to the
think you
to
we
get
got
that's
to
what
go
that's
married.
what
back.
that's what Asia was saying. That these conversations have to be done previously and say, okay, well, look, these are the things that I do. I like to cook. I like to clean. I like this. And you know what? I'm this that third, yada 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 yada. These are conversations that are at least habits that you should see happen in a relationship. I mean, before
Look,
a
if you come to
relationship
my house
ensues.
and my house is dirty, you know I don't like to clean.
I
Right.
don't know that that can necessarily be established. What you said, this is what we said earlier. We agreed on this earlier.
Hmm.
We said, these things you have to find out what works for you,
Right. It
and
don't work for everybody.
you can't always predetermine male job, as you were saying, the gender thing. You can't always predetermine those things. We have to find out what works for us in this house.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think,
how do you?
and
But
I
how do you?
may not have.
Go ahead.
Time,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
time,
No, I
time.
would just say maybe I don't know this, but I'm just saying, the couple that I was talking about that lived down the street from us, I'm wondering if they ever said prior to, okay, I'm going to do the lawn, I'm going to cut the grass, and you cook the dinner. I think it flowed into this is what works better for us. I'm better at doing the lawn. It doesn't matter. You're a better cook than I am, but this is what makes our house move in the right direction.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is all of that is a conversation. You're saying you do
It
this better, I do this better. That's a
But
conversation
not
that's being
pre.
had.
But I'm saying not pre-done. I mean, we didn't do this before we walked
right,
down the aisle.
right.
This is what someone said. You're supposed to do it before.
Yeah.
But
See,
what if you
in my
don't know that that
situation,
person is a better cook before you say I do to them? I mean, that's a that um finding out if you could cook is a very minor detail. For you to take somebody to say I'm going to live with you forever and not know the basics about that person, that's wild work. I mean, for you to be like, I don't know before marrying you that you're better with finances than I am, then that's a flaw. That's a flaw that you didn't dig for prior to getting in a
Yeah.
relationship.
So this is
I can't.
why marriage counseling prior to getting married is
Hmm.
Mhm.
important, because there you can find out some things
The
that
things that are important in a
may
relationship.
ignore.
You find out a lot of things during counseling that you never go back to after you say I do. This
Right.
is just a part, it's a part of counseling, and you may not ever go back to that.
Right, and I'm
You
not
but
saying
even though you know it.
right,
Right.
and I'm not saying that you go back to it. That's a decision that you have to make to go back
But
to it. But you can
here's the
never say
thing.
that we never had the
Okay,
conversation.
if I'm saying you're a better cook, I'm a better bill person. Okay, I know this, but we never actually go back that and I become the bill person and you become the cook. I don't think it's something that has to be discerned
Predetermined.
before we do this.
Yeah. See,
Okay,
and
This
let,
here's
is
let's take that
this is
same
a
that let's
part
take that
of the
same scenario.
learning process.
Let's
learning,
take that
I'm
same
keyword,
learning
learning.
you.
right, but
Yes.
let's take this same scenario. Let's say we talked about it prior, and then we get into a relationship. I'm taking over the finances, and I know I'm not good at the finances, but I'm doing the finances, and you're doing the stuff that I don't necessarily want to do. And then we say, "Man, you are horrible at finances," and I say, "Well, I told you that before we got married."
Then why
Okay.
did you grab the pen and paper
Right.
after we
because
got married?
we are finding out, like you said, you don't always
Okay.
have to go back to it, but there has to be a conversation in
But
that I mean there has to be some kind of
it was
conversation
a
before
conversation.
It
while you
was a
dating while you're
conversation,
But the
dating.
conversation was you wasn't good at finances.
I
there
know
was
that's the
a
thing,
conversation.
but what I'm
There
saying
was
is
a
to say that there's no conversation prior to marriage is like there's no conversation
no,
about this situation prior to marriage
no, I
is
think
kind of
you're being dogmatic now. You're saying there's no conversation regard. That's not what we said.
No.
That's not what we said. We weren't being dogmatic and say draw this line and you got to do. That's not
Right.
what we were saying.
Right.
well
Because roles reversed.
the comment said shouldn't that be established beforehand?
If it can be, well,
Establishment
good and fine, but all the time it's not.
establishment
Let
establishment
me
is not
let me share
necessarily
this.
saying, okay, this is what we put into place. I'm
But things
establishing that
change.
I don't do well like that.
But things change. I look
Right.
at
But
our
we
roles
gotta have the
reversed.
conversation of what it is before we found out that it changed. You can't say things changed if you never knew that it was a different way before.
When we came in traditionally, we both worked. I cleaned the house. He kept the yard and everything. But the roles reversed over time. I
Hmm.
was
Yes,
happy to drive up and smell pine saw when I walked in the
yes,
door.
Right.
yes.
And I'm
Uh,
not
You
saying
but
that
find out. You
I,
find out what works
yes,
and
exactly.
you go with it.
I'm in agreement with that. I'm not saying that you things don't naturally change. My mom, and I'm sure she doesn't mind me saying this, my mom doesn't get down the steps as well. So when I was growing up, mom did most of the laundry. But now dad does the laundry. It's
Alan.
not because it's not because they had a conversation saying, you know what, babe, I really enjoy doing laundry. It was
Absolutely.
out of
That's
net
exactly
it
that's
was out of
exactly
net it
what
was
we were saying.
right, but it
Exactly.
was
We
born
see
out
the
hold on one
need.
second. It was born out of necessity, not because this is what I'm better at. What I'm saying is when you come into a relationship, there has to be something in a conversation at least to say, "Hey, I like doing this." But why y'all say, like I was like courting? What
But
are we
who
talking
knew
about?
that
What
she
are we?
wasn't going to be able to get down the steps?
No, he didn't. Not when they were married.
That's what I'm saying. So he assumed the role to take care of the laundry because
No,
she
what I'm
was
saying,
no longer.
that was born out of necessity. I'm talking
I
about when
understand.
Steve met Marlene, she could walk down steps and up the steps just like Steve could.
Yeah,
It was just like, okay, well, what are we going to do? That had to
true.
be that conversation was done. I like to watch this. I watch this. I cook well. I do this. I do
Okay,
that.
so we're
I'm
kind of
good with my
old school.
hands.
We assumed the role of the woman and made sure the house was clean, the clothes were
Yeah.
washed, the children were
Gender role.
disciplined.
Gender
We were
role.
it. Yes, we assumed the role
Right.
when we got married. We were married over 40 some years. That's what women did back then. It's a new day now.
Exactly.
And I think it's to the point of being new, but it still has to have some of those old
Tradition.
ways in it
Yes.
for it to work. Some of that stuff just don't go away.
No.
It,
E-
No.
right. Why the question is, do we need do we need some of those gender roles back or what? Like, and I put or what to put like okay, because I know back when gender roles were prominent, it was a way of life.
Yeah,
Men went
women
out,
didn't work.
right? Men went out and made provisions for things to work at home, and women were at home to make sure that the that it was actually the home was actually intact and making sure that what was brought in was worked, make sure that it worked for the house. Now,
Right.
now you either have a single parent mother or a single parent father, or you have both parents that are working and bringing in maybe uneven or even amounts of income.
Mm-hmm.
However,
We agree with that.
there's still right. There's still a and I read the reason why I brought up gender roles is because of that conversation that the young lady and the man had. Maybe there has to be some semblance of gender roles there. I'm not saying that the man has to do, or should it be spousal roles?
I don't think they should be so defined. The lines should not be so defined. This, okay, this is what you do, this is what I do. I think we are here to make the household work,
That's right.
and whatever it takes to be done,
We gonna do it.
we're going to do it, because if we don't do it, what,
Nobody
It ain't
will.
it
gonna happen.
don't get done.
That's
Right.
right. It ain't
But
gonna
do
happen.
you think that there should be some kind of structure? To, not, I'm like, um, you can write a paper, but sometimes you need an outline to say, okay, this is where I'm going to go, blah, 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 blah. It's not the actual paper, but it's some kind of a structure to get you started or to get you in a place to where you can put one foot before the next. And then you say, okay, well, you know what? This actually works better for us.
You need to set goals in your relationship, just like with anything else. The two of you need to set some goals
Hmm.
to where you want to be in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And you will establish what it takes to get there when you set those goals. I mean, just getting married, being willy nilly, and let it roll whichever way it rolls, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's got to be some strong conversations, and some of those conversations can be difficult. Like I said, in years past, women did not work. Now women are working. It's not uncommon for the husband to clean the house, to cook the meals.
Mm.
That's not wash the clothes. That's not
You
uncommon,
do what needs to be done,
But
right?
and
do
that
you
comes
think that
with
that relationship
learning it.
do you think that that relationship at do you think that all of that comes as a surprise for the people in the relationship? It shouldn't be a surprise that the person that I said I'd marry and spend the rest of my life with prefers to cook.
I don't think it's a surprise. It's not a
Shouldn't be.
surprise. It's life happening.
Right.
I mean,
Life
but
is
I
life.
get that, but life shouldn't have to happen for me to find out that my wife like to cook.
You
Okay,
should
so
know that
okay, so
before
but
you
so
marry
you
her.
That's what
this
I'm
is
saying. That's what I'm saying, Doc.
If
I
you go
should
over
know
her
that
house
I
and
mean, this is
before I
not
get married.
I think you're still making a different point. You're not sitting down and say, okay, let's write this down. What you
right,
gonna do and what I'm gonna do.
No, I'm
right.
not
I
saying what
think
we
what no,
right.
you're saying that needs to be talked about prior to,
Hmm.
and I can't agree with that.
If y'all always go to Chick-fil-A, she can't cook.
Okay, but I know that before I say I do. So, and
Then
when I
that's a
say I do, I'm not expecting a wife that's gonna cook because I know before I get married, she
that
don't
could be a
cook.
problem. So
And
I mean,
it can
it
only
don't
be a
have to be a
problem.
problem.
It can only be a problem if I don't know that before I say I do. If I know that before I say I do and still have a problem with it, that's my fault.
That's your fault. That's why I said that could be a problem.
Right. So I got
But
there has to be
you
some
could
there
assume the role of cooking.
right. But I got to but what I'm saying is I shouldn't have to it shouldn't be a surprise to me that oh, you don't like cooking and we just finished
It shouldn't be if you're dating. If
exactly.
you
The
if
only
you
way that it
choose to
could be
say I do.
only way that in my eyesight, the only way it could be a surprise is if hey, we just met each other and got married or we never talked about
The way you talk, you would talk about.
it.
Okay,
We would definitely talk about
does I mean, can you clarify everything like that? Can you get
Right.
everything worked
no,
out?
but like I said, it should be something that you start with, to where okay, you can't just start with just nothing and then
Set
expect
goals.
right. It's got to be something that has been established, whether you did it in counseling or whether we did it while we were talking to each other. But something had to be established. I remember when you talked to me and my ex-wife, and you said, "How important is sex to you?" Never even crossed my mind to figure out how important sex is to me because I don't know why. It just never did. But once we had that conversation,
That
it
wasn't something you brought up.
I know,
I
but it was.
brought the counselor
But what
brought this up.
I'm not saying who has to bring it up. I'm saying that it's brought up. It doesn't matter who brings it up. It's just that it's brought up and it's talked about. So whether it's the mailman to come and say, "Do y'all like sex?" Then it's like it's okay. Well, then that gives us a conversation.
The
Be like,
mailman.
the mailman, you know, you know,
You saw the look on our face, right?
right? But I'm just saying somebody has to have the conversation, whether it starts from whether the spark starts from someone inside the relationship or it sparks from something outside the relationship. Whether we saw something on Facebook and it so you know what? Let's talk about this
See, we didn't have social media.
before. But
We
you
didn't
had
have all those contributions.
y'all did, but it just wasn't. It was in a closed circle. Social
We
media
had a beef.
is nothing. Social media is nothing but a community of people that talk. So I
Right.
mean, it's,
But everybody's got an opinion.
it's
Do you think now that since that people that it has changed, those roles have changed. They don't do the things that like Sister Ish and her husband and men. They we say those things have changed. Things have changed now. Do you think they're better for couples because they don't do it the way we did it? Is it better now? Or do people stay married longer now than we did?
no, but I don't think it has anything to do with how people operate in a marriage. I think it has to do with how people view marriage and what marriage is, not how you operate inside a marriage. I think people now look at marriage as something to do at a certain time.
See, I think that you, the younger people that are looking at marriage now, have to make sure every I is dotted and every T is crossed.
Yeah,
In
they want
life, that will never
and that's
happen.
another thing. That's another thing. They think, well, some people think that marriage is perfection. That is, it is based
Keep
purely
living.
on
Keep loving.
emotion. I love
Keep living.
you. You love me.
Don't.
I'm of a different school of thought, and that's probably because I've had different experience around that. But to go back to the root of the question, I don't think that the problem is how, or I don't think that people are getting divorced at a larger rate because of how they operate inside a marriage. I think it's because of what the view is before they go into marriage. What marriage is, what marriage is comprised of. They, I think it's a misconception of what marriage is, and when you get into marriage and find out it's not what you thought it was, then you want to get out.
It ain't that easy.
So you don't think it's based on people don't get divorced because of what goes on in the marriage?
It's a
No,
disagreement.
They
I
get
think I think it's more. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm saying it's more to do with how I view what marriage is, what marriage is supposed to be. If I go in knowing that marriage is supposed is a job, it's work, it's real work, and it's not just they lived happily ever after. Then I'm more susceptible to figure out what's going on in the marriage and not just be so quick to say I'm out of here.
Well, it's gonna take
40
some.
years of marriage will change that view.
Yes,
And
yes.
I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure it will. But go back
That's
to
how you think now. So
no. What
Right,
you
I'm saying
say,
what I'm saying
yeah,
is
it will change my mind, but that's how I think now. So
what no.
right.
But what I'm saying is you asked me what do I feel like this generation feels like about marriage, and that's
I
what I
didn't
feel
ask
like
you
that.
that.
Yes, you did. You said, do you think that this generation feels about marriage the way that we did?
Okay.
Well,
And I'm
see, we
saying that this
we
Two different questions.
right. But what I'm saying is, you asked me, did I feel like this generation felt the same way that you? The answer to that is no,
no, you
because
all got to cross
because
all the
they
T's
they
and dot all the
because
I's.
they don't the generation now looks at marriage as something to do at a certain
A
time in my
business,
life. At 32, I should be married. It doesn't matter what marriage is. I need to be that.
but that's why they don't last.
That's why they
Um,
don't last because
uh,
they don't have a true definition of what marriage is.
And it takes a lot to be married. You
what
don't.
is the true definition of marriage?
A true definition of marriage is two people that have that have that may or may not have different views and ideals that are joined together. And once you join two different things together, there are going to be opposing views. Just like anytime you plug a plug into a socket, you don't plug a plug into a plug and expect it to work. You plug a plug into a socket with opposing energy, and the only thing that makes that light or whatever work is the opposing energy. A lot of people don't like opposing energy because if you feel if you're opposing me, you're telling me that I'm wrong. No, I just have a different energy, and if we keep these things together, we'll keep the lights on.
But the two negatives can't do nothing for each
The
other.
two negatives can't do the two positives can't do nothing together.
Correct, correct. It takes a lot of work to be married, and I don't know if the younger generation have the energy to put in what it takes to be married and stay married. Because there are going to be disagreements, and that's okay.
Definitely, definitely. But yeah, that's my that's my synopsis on does do does this generation. I think this generation would benefit greatly from even a modicum of gender roles because there's no structure. There's no structure in the um, later generations' view of marriage.
Well, it's a good time to start teaching,
Yeah,
and they have examples set before them. A lot of us have been married a long time.
yeah,
There are a lot of many couples in in our church family that's been married a long time.
yeah. And trust
Those
me, I do not stand as the voice of marriage, successful marriage people, married people. I stand as a voice of an observer. So that this is not
Yeah.
me saying, "Hey, I figured it out, y'all." I'm just
Right.
saying,
Right.
in my
Right.
case study, this is what I've seen. But
Okay.
let's do this real quick. We didn't talk about our friends behind their back last time, so we're gonna talk about our friends behind their back real quick, and we ain't gonna do video commercials this time, and we're gonna play a game. And well, no. I think Bishop got something on his mind. We'll do that first, and then we'll play a game real quick. Oh,
And now a word
I
from our
forgot about our
sponsors.
church. All right, y'all. If you haven't had the time to take the opportunity, if you haven't taken the opportunity to hang out on the quadrant of Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road for some really good fish and seafood, get by the fish house and sample that awesome menu. Tell Tammy and Jerry that the good folks at CrossTalk sent you. You probably won't get any free food, but you get some good food. Make sure you slide into Made by God's DM and order you a few Made by God t-shirts by Brother Stewart. You can find him on Instagram at madebygod.__. And creative gift giving made easy. That's baskets by my sister Stephanie. You haven't given a gift if it wasn't given with Baskets by Stephanie. Connect with her on Instagram and Facebook at Baskets by Stephanie. Email her at info@giftbasketsbystephanie.com. And give your hair a hair vacation. Hit up Hair Bay at Her Hair Too Real on IG and Hair Bay 27 on TikTok. And nobody bakes a cake like Carla Saul bakes a cake, so get your cake baked by Anointed Cake Creations. It's all good. Shout out to Cortland, helping you find out a property. Helping you find the property of your dreams. Paula M. Walker. That's agent_Walker03 at hotmail.com. That's how you get in touch with her. And Phrase has the phrase that fits. Hit up Bridget Michelle for your phrase apparel. And enhancing your peace of mind one clean at a time. That's Going Out Dusting LLC for pricing and availability and booking your professional home or commercial cleaning. Email goingoutdusting@gmail.com. Call 636-290-6904. Visit goingoutdustingcleaning.com. Follow going_out_dusting on Instagram. Reading is fundamental. Check out these titles. The man literally wrote the book on Revelations. I actually was doing the other one first, but then I remember He That Hath an Ear. But He That Hath an Ear, anywhere you can download ebooks. And he literally wrote the book on answer prayers. It's Steps to Answer Prayers. You can get that at www.stepstepstoanswerprayers.com. Elaine Ragland, Manifestations and Untarnished Relationships by Elaine Ragland, a.k.a. Thelma Coleman, is available anywhere you can download books. Here's some good music for you. Gabriel, Nobody Greater Than You is available for download. Plus, you can get any of the older content from Gabriel anywhere you can download or stream music. And if you're ready to record your single or album, email Incrediboy Music Group at incrediboymusic2@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Yes, y'all. I did my best, y'all. I passed the test, y'all. And y'all can handle the rest, y'all. Oh,
And that's all I have to say about that.
that's all I got to say about that. All right, y'all. So, Bishop, what you got to talk about?
Well, I thought we might say something about the Olympics.
Uh,
Since we're right in the middle of the Summer Olympics over in Paris, the things that are going on.
Man, have you seen? I haven't seen any of the games, but have you seen the NBA, like the USA men basketball?
I have not. I have not seen any of them.
Me
I've seen
either.
I've seen highlights and all that kind of stuff, but man, they are over there killing it. They are over there killing it. I don't know if anybody can beat them at this point.
They representing well.
Yeah,
I've seen highlights too.
Who
'Cause I
was
kinda
it? I
been
think it was the Sudan that gave them a run for their money. Was it Sudan or Germany?
I don't know.
Had them,
I'm gonna
had
have
them
to look
on
that
their
up.
heels.
Did they end up beating USA?
They like won the U.S. won by like 1 point.
Oh, sheesh. I guess they
Yeah.
don't want to see them no more.
They're
Like,
gonna upstep the game.
right.
Yeah, it was
They need to
90. I
sprechen Sie
think it was
Deutsch.
99-98.
Uh,
Yep.
man. What
So this
about Shakari Richardson?
man, I was kind of hurt by that she didn't get the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed her.
Yeah, I
She
didn't
she
get
was
to
killing it
actually
though.
see the race. You know, you can go back and look at all that stuff, but
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the race. But you know, it was kind of disheartening to hear that she didn't get the gold.
Yeah. But
But it
you
was
know
another
what?
woman of
Round of
color.
applause for a well done job by Shakari Richardson.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
I just think about the dedication that it
Ooh, the
takes,
preparation. Yes.
man, to
Right. 4 years. What they do? They train for like 4 years
that's
to.
how much time is in between each Olympics, four
Right.
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Um.
That's
And
a
man,
lot.
I was watching that the swimming races, the 1,500 meters. Man, can you
That's a win.
imagine 1,500 yard laps?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's
I
some
can't.
win.
I. You know what? I
That's
could do
some
that.
muscle.
I could do that.
God,
Not all at once. I couldn't do it all at once, but I could
I
do
was
it.
gonna say,
I
how
could
many
probably do.
times? How long would it take you?
and
It'd
then
take me
my
about
my
4 years.
my
It'll be
son-in-law
next time for the next Olympics.
my son-in-law my son-in-law was saying they did all of that, and then he had the nerve to, when he finished, to put, how can you raise your arms like that?
I can't even raise
Right.
my head.
Right.
My arms would have been falling off. And
I might have left one in the pool.
God,
I would have got the microphone, stood at the microphone, and be like, "Y'all know what I want to do. Y'all know what I want to do, but my
and
body
Yes.
is
you look at the length of those pools.
Yes. And
God,
the
each
speed.
one of them is 100 meters,
Yep.
that's
and you
ridiculous.
That's a lot.
and no break. You
That's what
run,
I'm
you
saying.
swim down, flip,
And
make
you
it
got to
back to
come
the
right
other.
back.
Oh golly,
Yeah,
That's
what
a
about
lot.
what about what about the gymnastics,
Oh,
yeah, that takes a lot of
yes.
discipline, muscle
Yeah.
toning, and God,
hand-eye
And you know
coordination?
what?
they can. It's really something to see. It's spectacular. You
It
can
is.
really, when you see what they do, you can appreciate uh, the hard work that they
Oh
put
yeah.
into it.
They
Yeah.
make
They
it
don't
look
just
so
get up and
easy.
decide to go.
You know
Oh,
what,
Yeah.
Doc? It looks like they make it look so easy. It looks
Oh,
like they
good.
just got up one day and
They
was all
got
like, you know what? I'm
focused.
gonna run from this side of the mat to the other side of the mat, and between then I'm gonna do some flips.
Some
man.
flips. Yeah.
You
And
know
you
what I'm
know
saying?
what else? I was appreciative of when Simone took some time off for her mental well being
Simone
Yes,
Biles.
because, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
And a couple of other young people did the same thing. And that's so important because that's all part of getting prepared for the
right.
Olympics.
Yeah, she gave her farewell the other night.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
the
they're
girl
asking
can
if
talk.
she's
She
going to
can. She
retire.
is good at that.
She's good.
I don't know, and I'm not saying this as a fact, but I was told that uh, she was pregnant this time
mm,
Oh, okay. Because I heard the reporters were
while
really
doing
hounding
that.
her to see if she's going to retire and start a family and
Yeah,
this and that. She said, just let us enjoy the moment.
right,
right.
right. They are awesome. They are really.
They are.
I think not Missouri, but the United States has more medals,
Mm-hmm.
but China has more gold.
Oh,
Mm.
we'll take what we, you know.
Yeah, Japan comes in and rounds out
Okay.
the seven number.
Okay.
They come in last.
Yeah.
Seven.
Our people prepared. They
Oh yeah,
worked hard.
oh yeah.
Well deserving.
I
Thank you.
think they are like something 20 or 25 medals
Hmm.
above the second place person.
Yes.
U.S. has like 70 something, and
That is
China has
great.
like 40, or even though they have more gold.
Mm.
We'll
And
take
I
a
wa-
That's
look
what's
I
up.
at
was
We'll take
glad to
that.
see that girl from that won the race from what's her name, Shakira.
Shikari
uh-huh.
Richardson.
Yeah, she won. She beat her, but her country, they said her country gonna make a statue for her.
Oh,
She has never, there's never been a medal for her country
okay.
in
Wow.
any sport. She was the
Wow.
first one.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Did you have more on that, Bishop?
No, no, I was just no.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
what it was.
amazing.
Uneven bars.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I could see me doing that, and thank God there'll be mats under me, cause
I could
Something that
not.
we broke.
I
I'm.
could
I can
not
see.
see me doing
Me
that
either.
because I tried it in high school.
You did?
Yes,
Whoa,
We used
whoa,
to
whoa!
have monkey
Wait,
bars.
wait,
yes,
wait, 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 wait.
yes.
We not finna float on by that one. It's story
Mm-mm.
time, ladies and gentlemen.
Look,
It's story
we used to
time.
have monkey bars.
It's story time,
No,
ladies and gentlemen.
no. God Almighty. Yeah, not the uneven bar, but the parallel bars. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Yeah.
I still want to know. Go ahead.
man.
There's a story to tell.
Right.
That really isn't it, because it was up and down and out. But
Smart move. Smart move.
yeah, man,
Yes.
it was something. It was something.
Smart move. Look.
He
Yeah,
said up,
we had that
down, and
we
out.
actually had that in gym,
Uh-huh.
and I was gonna that was a no.
That's probably
We
why I
learned
didn't do it when
early.
I was in school. They was all like, "Nah, we saw your daddy. We ain't
We
gonna
had
let you."
monkey bars, and the monkey bars didn't work for me either.
Mm,
I don't know.
mm.
I think I did pretty good at monkey bars.
I
The
guess
monkey
the
bars
thing
was
that
an Olympic
was
thing.
good about it, we were given the opportunity. None of that stuff was shut out from us. You
Right.
Hmm. We
at
didn't have
least
that.
you had the opportunity to be addressed with it.
Hmm.
You had the opportunity to say no.
Right. This ain't working.
Is that Braxton?
Yeah,
Who is
yeah,
Braxton?
He joined the doggy crew.
We got a new member.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let
This is Braxton.
Oh, he is cute. Hi, man. Oh, I bet he's spoiled rotten. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
that's Braxton.
Oh my God. I didn't know you had a puppy. What Lady T say?
And we'll be back after
Exactly.
these messages.
Yeah. After these messages.
I done opened up a bag of bees.
All right, y'all. Look, we
She
got a
gonna
game.
love him too.
We got a game. We got a couple of games to play, real quick.
Okay.
Are you churchy? Are you churchy?
This is my favorite game in the whole wide world.
Churchy?
I've been waiting all day to play this.
Are you churchy?
This is like literally a dream come true.
Churchy? Tell me now.
Yeah, I want to get married to this song.
Stay in
What-
school, kids.
what did you
That's
say?
the weirdest thing
What
I've
did
ever
you say?
heard. I didn't say anything weird.
Go.
All right, y'all. We asked 100 Baptist church members.
No.
Finish this statement. I wish I had a what? I wish I had a what?
Hey, somebody said that yesterday.
Hey, Bishop, Doc, Joyce Iron said, "Hey, handsome," to Braxton.
You know we dog lovers.
We got real church close. Thelma Coleman says breakthrough. Nope. Yeah, we do
What
wish
was
we
the
had one,
question
but
again? I wish I had a.
I wish I had a what? Praying church. There we go. Lisa
All right
Palmer
now.
Jackson.
Who did it?
Lisa Palmer Jackson. On her birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Praying church. Yes. I wish I had
No.
a praying
A
church.
praying church.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody praying in here.
Right. Y'all don't read y'all Bible. Well,
No.
yeah, so Lisa Palmer Jackson, you get a free meal at the Fish House.
All right.
One of our sponsors, the Fish House, on the
Yeah.
corner of Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road. Tell them that CrossTalk sent you, and I'll
If you
let
go
them
up
know
there
that.
Friday, you might run into me.
Right. So I'll let
That's,
them
that's
know. And matter of
established that
fact,
we
if you
don't
get up
cook
there
on
with
Fridays.
Bishop, watch this, Bishop.
You hear me?
If
That's
Huh?
established that we don't cook on Fridays.
hey, right, hey Bishop, here you
Yep.
go. Look,
That
look.
that was before I got married.
Hey Bishop, check this out. Check this out. If you get there and Bishop is there, Bishop will pay for 2 more meals. That, no, I'm just kidding. But
And, and he'll be reimbursed.
Hey, if anybody if I see you at Fish House and you're in line ahead of me, I'll pay for your food.
Can't beat that.
Help me!
Can't be behind me now, cause then you want to get 10 dinners.
Right. Then you start eating off the top shelf. And
right,
I'm behind you. Start ordering all
right.
kind of stuff.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
All right, y'all. Look, check this out. We about to play this game called
Pick a card. Any card.
All right, y'all. Pick a card, any card, and we're gonna play Dr. Ish's game.
Let me
All right.
see.
So Bishop, pick you someone that you're gonna play for.
Miss Lisa on her birthday then.
All right, Lisa Palmer Jackson
Did
on
she
her
already win
birthday.
something?
She won. She won. Fish House.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know who's on there.
We got Joyce Myers. We got Yvette DeBerry. We got Shannon.
I tell you what, God, Dorothy B, how you be?
Dorothy B, how you be? All right, and I'll play for TC.
All right.
Thelma Coleman, aka Elaine Ragland. Elaine Ragland.
All right. This is what we say. Can y'all see that? Before
You
we
need
play?
to click your mirror. Click your mirror, and so you turn it around.
Oh. Now you want me to get techie, right?
No, it's right. It should. I think it's right.
That's right.
We say this before we pray.
Every head bowed, every eye closed. Hey!
Right?
Yeah,
Good clue.
that was good.
That was a really good. That was
That
a
was
really good clue.
clue.
That was a really good clue. TC,
Oh,
TC, you are
All right, let me
welcome.
see.
You are welcome. I'm gonna give you a copy, if you don't already have it, a copy of my critically acclaimed first album. Oh wait, critically acclaimed first album. No, Minister of Music. I'm about to name one of the songs, but yes. Okay, Doc, you got anything?
no.
I just want to encourage us.
No, I'm talking
And
about
this
as far as for freestyle.
Oh, yeah. This is my
Okay, we're gonna
freestyle.
make that. We're gonna make it the CrossTalk Talk of the Day right here.
Okay.
It's time for the CrossTalk Talk of the Day.
The talk of the day has been brought to you by, well, you.
CrossTalk Talk of the Day. This is a segment dedicated to our viewers who have questions they want us to voice on CrossTalk. This CrossTalk Talk of the Day is brought to you by The doctor, doctor, doctor.
All right. I just want to encourage us, and I'm inclusive in the us. Vote tomorrow if you haven't done it already. I This was kind of funny because I was gonna go do my absentee early today.
Mm.
Missed the mark by 3 minutes, but I'll
Ah,
be there. I'll be there in the morning. I thought they extended it till
Three.
5:30 today,
mm.
but it was 5 o'clock.
Hmm.
But vote, go vote. I did this. I rarely do this, but I got my sample ballot in the mail, and I did a little research on the people that I want to vote for
Hmm.
to see what
Hmm.
they are all about because we see a lot of mudslinging. Yeah, ironically, I
Yes.
was home today
My
and it was
goodness.
commercial
Yes.
after commercial after commercial after looked like a half hour of commercials about
Yes.
them talking about each other. Do
Hmm.
your
Hold up.
research. That
Wait a
is
minute.
important
Something
so
ain't
that
right.
we can make some good decisions
Why? Why?
because we have generations coming behind us that it's going to affect us also, but we have generations behind us that is really going to affect.
Right.
We have to be the example to get out there and vote. Yeah, it's going to be hot tomorrow, but that's okay. We do anything else we want to do. Go vote and do your research tonight. Get your sample ballot. Look up those people on those ballots.
Yep. And
That's
like,
my crosstalk talk of
So
the day.
true.
you got anything you want to add to that,
Yeah.
Bishop?
Well, yeah, I voted. We went and voted last Tuesday.
Good.
Yeah, went to the polls and I saw my goddaughter at the polls, who incidentally is running for state senator.
Chantel.
Okay.
Yeah, Chantel, I saw her. She was at the poll, and we had the opportunity to talk with her and to take some pictures with her, and it was a good thing. Yeah, we have voted, and got the thing in the mail say, we got the news that you all voted in the last election, and we did.
Amen.
So,
Yep.
again, as you were saying, Doctor, listen, people get out and vote. Don't just wait for November.
Right.
A lot of people they pass up on the on the local
The
and the
primaries.
state, and those are so important.
Just
They
ask.
are so important. Who you
Yes,
put in the Senate and the Congress,
that's
that's
right.
Hmm.
so important. So
Because
get out
those
and
would be the
vote.
people. Those would be the people that either hurt or
Yeah,
hinder who's ever in the.
Yes.
I mean, help or hinder the
Or
one that's in
hinder.
the
Right.
office for president.
That's right. That's right.
and make sure you get out and vote for president,
Amen.
and vote for somebody close to you, look like you.
Yes, yes, yes. We ain't telling you who to vote for,
Right. But make sure you
but
look.
vote.
I'm not telling you to vote for anybody, but whoever you vote for, make sure that she wins.
La.
Right. Whoever you vote for, make sure
Yeah,
she gets your vote. But
that's right.
I think we can say those three words. Who gonna say it? Well, you know what?
We.
I'm gonna let Doc say it since she been gone.
I missed.
He was
I missed saying that last week.
that oh man, that was the one. She just did it. She was doing it. She did it.
We did it, man. We did it.
We
Oh,
did it. We did it. It's
Yes.
only 14 minutes past the hour, which is
Look
16
at
minutes
us.
earlier from last week. So
Oh
we
my goodness.
did it. All right, y'all.
Y'all
Look,
was
we was it. We was getting it. Shout out to
y'all was doing it.
Angie, who was with us last week. Did an
yeah,
Okay.
did a beautiful
outstanding
job.
job
She was
with
Beautiful
holding it
job.
us
down
last
for
week.
me,
She
honey.
held it down for the
Doggone girl.
doctor.
Thank you, sweetie.
Next time you on, we gonna call you Dr. Angie because you did a good job
That's it.
of
We
filling
She
earned
in
it.
did. She
with the
did a
doctor.
good job.
Yes. Look, y'all. Brown and Crouppen is one of Midwest largest personal injury law firms. Their experienced attorneys handle various personal injury cases such as car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, bus accidents, rideshare accidents, bicycle accidents, workers' comp, dog bites, slip and falls, and wrongful death. Their legal consultations are absolutely free, so don't hesitate to contact them with your personal injury questions at 314 222 2222 618 all twos, 816 all sevens. So now, if you want us to promote your business, email us at gocrosstalk@gmail.com. Include your business name, physical or virtual location, and add your tagline. We will promote your business on our show. We did it before. We'll do it again. Now we're about to spin the block. Dr. Ish, you know
I'm
what?
ready.
Take 2 minutes if you want. You've been gone for a couple of minutes. What up,
Look
Brax?
at look at
Look,
the
hold on, wait, look.
puppy. He's so cute. We're gonna put the dogs on one week.
Right.
I'm gonna
We
let
got,
Dakota come on
oh,
with
how about we have dogs talk? What? What? Welcome to Dogs Talk, where we give you out.
we give you our dog's version of what we think.
Right. Right. We promise we won't be too rough on you.
We
Oh, oh,
oh Paw.
oh.
Paw Paw. That was good. That
He
was
is
good.
so pretty.
All right, go ahead, Doc. It's you.
All right, family, listen. It's been a wonderful week. I am happy to be home. I missed you all so much. But it was a wonderful vacation. I was well rested. It was a good mental health break for me. And I just had a chance to just rest and meditate. And, when you're looking at God's goodness, it's another, you look at things differently when you out there on the ocean and you see the beauty of his goodness and the mercy of his grace. It makes all the difference in the world. But I just want to thank Crosstalk. I thank you all for holding it down for me last week. And I want to always remind you, do something good for somebody. Go out of your way to do something nice for somebody. It doesn't hurt. It may make the difference in someone's day. Carry a smile. Smile at people. Speak to people. Show some love because we live in an angry world nowadays and we are the salt of the earth. We are like eating a piece of meat with no seasoning on it. And we
Mm.
got to bring the seasoning to the world. And don't forget, don't suffer in silence. And for peace of mind, you can call the hotline at
All the
314 628 6272. You all be blessed. And remember, show some love. Don't be afraid to show some love because the world needs more. I love y'all, Crosstalk.
What's
About
up,
that
Doc?
last about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was the doctor's orders right there. And on the other side, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Bishop T. It's on you.
Yeah, just want to say praise the Lord and I love you all. Be blessed. Stay safe. Listen, stay hydrated.
Yes.
Stay cool. Check on somebody that
Oh,
might not. Yeah, check on somebody that might
yes.
not.
What are you doing?
Being-
Uh, but anyway, listen,
We
it's been
understand.
enjoyable evening. Thank you all so much for sharing these airways with us. We love you. Be blessed. Pray, trust, obey God. Do sensible. Don't panic. Live your life. Stay focused on glory. I'll see you Wednesday at Word Enrichment. If not, I'll see you in the rapture.
All right,
Hey,
now.
that's my dad.
Great
That's
evening.
my dad. Look, and come on, it's your turn. Get up here. Come on, come on, come on.
Give me the comment.
There go Paris right there.
Uh,
She's so pretty.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, we did it. It's only 19 minutes past the hour. Make sure y'all check us out next week at 105. We turn 105 next week.
So there's
And-
Dakota.
ah,
Look, she camera shy.
Right. Look, y'all. See y'all next time. We love y'all.
We did it. We really did it
Peace.
this week, didn't we?
104 is in the books.
Go crosstalk, 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 go crosstalk.